Hi everyone, I was asked to make a video on how to dye fabric. Now this is a project that my son and I worked on together, and I dyed all three of these colors, and using the stovetop method in Rit Dye. This fabric is linen and viscose blend. The first thing you do is wash your fabric because you want to take out all the chemicals and finishes on the fabric. While that's washing, you fill up a large pot of water, and get that going. The water needs to be 140 degrees at least. So you add a cup of salt. I believe it was a teaspoon or tablespoon of dishwashing liquid. I used Dawn. So you need to get those things in there and get the salt dissolved. There needs to be enough water so that your fabric flows freely in the water. I did not have a pot that big, so I just did what I could. I put as much water as I could for the amount of fabric, and just kept stirring it to make sure that everything was going to be dyed evenly. So after you put the salt and the dishwashing liquid in, you put your dye in. The more dye you use, the bolder and darker the color will be. So when I dyed the black, I used the whole bottle. And then this color green ended up being a mistake. So I ended up doing a different color, and I only used part of the bottle because I needed the green to be lighter. Now get that mixed up really good, and then you're going to put your fabric in. Make sure your fabric is unfolded and as open as you can get it. You don't want there to be any folds in the fabric when you put it in the dye bath. Watch how I put it in. I start with just a little bit, and I use my spoon to push it down kind of in as much as I can in a single layer without too many folds, to make sure that the water and the dye it saturates every bit of the fabric. And you can see how it's just soaking up the dye. So on the other side, I'm using my spoon to really push it in there, and then I bring it up a little bit, kind of clear out any folds that might be into there. And then from here on out, I just stir it and stir it and stir it to make sure that the bubbles are out, that everything is under the water and saturated. It's just really satisfying when you put your fabric in and you pull it up and it's just this dark, rich color. And I sit there and I do this for nearly an hour. I'm going to set the timer right now. And then just punch it down, stir it around. Sometimes I'll lift it out. One thing I want to let you know is I have never stained a stove. I got dye on the stove. I try not to, and I'm trying to be really careful because this is my parents' house and I don't want to freak them out. And again, I've never dyed a stove either, or a sink. I try to keep everything clean as I go. So now that your hour is up, or whatever your time is, I pour the dye down the drain, and then I fill it up with water. And at this point, I'm just trying to get as much dye out and to cool the fabric down because it's just too hot to handle right now. And I guess I should have said you're supposed to use gloves, but I don't. Once you get as much of that dye out as you can and as much water out of the sink, you can go ahead and dump the fabric into the sink. I don't like to do it when there's water in the sink because it just causes splattering. Then I have to hunt down all the green water spots all over the place. and you can see it's still steaming. It's really hot. From here on out, it is just trying to get excess dye out and cool it down. While you're watching me rinse this fabric out, I just wanted to let you know that you can go to ritdye.com, and they have a lot of good information on there, from color recipes to different methods of dyeing, talking about the different ways you dye different types of fabric, because I believe there is a way to dye polyester. If you're doing polyester, I think you have to use vinegar instead of salt, but I try to stay away from polyester, so I can't really speak too much about that. I know someone who dyed polyester and did it this method, and it just did not work. It was really hard. So check out that website. It's ritdye.com. Now that your fabric is rinsed and cool, I tossed it in the washer, and this is a color grab sheet. I can't remember the name of it, but I will put a link in the description box so that you can purchase it if you want to. That picks up excess dye in the washer. I've never had that problem, but like I said, this is not my washer, so I didn't want to take any chances. And this is the result of that dye job. I think it turned out really good, and it gave it a nice color that we were both happy with. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to check out my other videos.